this must be it.
You may speak.
Hello? I think I can spare a few moments to talk to you. What is it? This is Fort Windmoth? Our fort has been built in a pretty strategic location, although we are very isolated from the rest of the Legion. Okay. Do you know who I should talk to about someone getting arrested? Speak to Arvs Rithrathi. He's the commander of the fort. Damn, I gotta speak with the whole-ass commander? I don't know, at a certain level, I'm surprised he's not gonna try and just arrest me, too. When we had last left the Nerevarine, well, they helped out someone who wanted a writ with the Morag Tong in Akamora by way of pretending to be a Morag Tong super assassin and taking their contract and going out and doing a little bit of killing. Then they decided to help out the Mages Guild in Akamora, which involved them going and doing a whole bunch of weird stuff. What did it involve them doing? Well, they went on out and found out about, oh yeah, they interviewed a vampire. Right, they interviewed a vampire. They got some calming spells and calmed down a vampire and talked to them, and the vampire was not very chill, but they got out there and had the information. And now it was time to maybe go research some bone walkers in Necrom. This is the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind Tamriel Rebuilt. This is Morrowind Mondays. Welcome back. Zoop. There we are. Now, also, I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but I can certainly hear it in mine, reverberating through my own skull. But I'm pretty sick right now. I'm pretty decently sick. I skipped doing videos on Sunday because I was just feeling so worn out, so like fatigued, and I had a hoarseness in my throat. I still have that hoarseness, but on the bright side, less fatigued, still a bit. So we're probably not gonna go 2 hours with this one. Right? Probably try and keep it capped out at 1 hour. And that depends if I have to, like, if partway through this, if I'm not feeling too good, I just took some medicine. Took some generic brand version of Dayquil. the local supermarket of choices version of it. And so far, that's been doing pretty good. Anyway, let's try and get over to Necrom. Oh, look, we can take the Strider right there. Beautiful. But yeah, my dear partner Kim and we both got sick from a family member, seems like, and she seems to think that it might be flu-like symptoms, which is a little scary. The last time I had the flu, it was real bad. It was really bad out of both ends, it's gotta be said. Man, what was in that medicine? What was in the medicine? My gosh. I'm feeling a little fucking wild. It's got to be said. Did I take too much of the medicine? Where am I going, by the way? This is a wild one. This is... Honestly, I'm surprised I can talk in the way in which I'm talking right now. We're definitely not going to try to do any voices in this because it's definitely going to activate like a coughing fit, right? But honestly, I'm feeling decent. I'm feeling all right. God, it sounds like I've just done so many drugs, and I've only done legal ones, right? Over-the-counter medicine, the generic version of Dayquil. Let's see. Francine Aldard wants to investigate energies that are created in places used for magical incantation. While she is going to visit an expert on this subject in Alt Bosara, she wants me to ask representatives of the temple in Necrom for permission to visit the Bonewalker smithies and measure residual energies there. Okay, so where do I find the temple here? What the fuck? That was fucking weird as shit. He sounds how I feel. Well, He sounds how I sound. Okay. Temple Courtyard is southward. So it's the big building we just went by. We'll speed things up and on along. But yeah, you know. Couldn't miss Morrowind Mondays. Couldn't do that. So we had to press
Say the words, Auditor.
Hello? Ordinator in mourning. Justice never sleeps. Ancestors guide you. What's your background? We're the Ordinators in mourning. Okay, how about the Bonewalker Smithies? The Bonewalker Smithies are in the northwest of the city, next to the mortuary. One to the north and one to the south of it. Yeah, can I go there? Okay. Do I need to ask around? In here? Temple Courtyard? Well? High offices? Okay. That also goes to the courtyard right there. Sure. Fane of the Ancestors. Oh my god. Hello, do you work here? I don't think you do. This is the Fane of the Ancestors, Lyle. Bear yourself respectfully. Yeah, do you know about the Bonewalker Smithies? I would love to get in there. No. Same as before. Who works here? I think this person. You're wearing some robes. You look like you work here.
A warm welcome.
Leathern
to you.
Golas? Okay. Well, you don't have anything to say about it. Okay, maybe we just have to go to the smithies in person. Northwest section of town, they said. Did I get a journal update? No. In the northwest of the city, next to the mortuary. Okay. So in this section over here. Hold up, are we in the city right now? No, we're definitely leaving Necrom. Okay. Maybe this is one of them. Chamber of Parting? People's houses. Docks admin. Maybe I can be more northwest. Oh, Lesser Bonewalker's Smithy. Perfect. Sorry, I'm gonna take a quick drink here. Alright, we are back. Sorry about that. Let's see, let's head on in. Am I allowed to be in here?
I'm very happy to make you
Nazerba Savani? Holy work is done here, bootlegger. This is not the place for casual observers. This is the smithy, though, isn't it? You should speak to Bradis Hlalo. He's the one responsible for the smithies. You can find him in the Chamber of Parting, the circular building in the west. Oh, okay. Well, I just saw that. Okay. There it is. Good, good, good. Oh, Bradis Hlalo.
To you.
This is the Chamber of Parting. If they elect to do so, families may hold a period of mourning while the bodies of the departed rest here, before being interred. Speaking frankly, this is not a place for ordinary pilgrims. Well, I'm actually here to do research on Bonewalkers and what's going on with them. Don't worry, we're not going to violate the sanctity of any ancestral burials or whatever. How about these smithies? Can I get access? Measurements at our smithies? An ominous request, unsurprisingly from an imperial guild. Well, now that you've bothered to travel to Necrom for this, I'll be polite and give you an appropriate reply. Wait a moment. I'll write down the reply for your colleague. He starts writing a letter. Dear Dark Elf, this is my reply. Please deliver it to your colleague. To make the long story short, we demand from people who visit the smithies to be respectful and considerate. these measurements Aldard is intending to perform would be neither. They would be useless and inappropriate. Okay, anything else about them? You have my answer, bootlegger, and the decision stands firm. Any further discussion is obsolete. The Bonewalker Smithies of Necrom were not established for profane, secular affairs, but for the exertion of our divine traditions. Yeah, but can I do it anyway? Can I just do it anyway? Can I be a little profane here? I relayed Francine's request to Bratislalo in Necrom. He penned a letter with which he asked me to deliver to Francine. While staying polite, he rejected her request offhand. Obviously, he will not allow her to take her measurements. Let's see. Letter from Bratislalo. Dear Francine Aldard, I received your letter and the request you made with it. Although we, the Temple, appreciate any interest in our beliefs, I fail in seeing the point of your request. From what your messenger told me, and judging from your name, I assume that you are an outlander. Therefore, you might not be familiar with the customs and traditions of our kin. The Dunmer, and especially we, the Temple, are practicing the tradition of conserving the remains of our beloved ancestors and relatives as bonewalkers since the days of Saint Veloth. In fact, this tradition has not undergone changes since these days. To think one could scientifically investigate or even improve a rite which is, in practice, for generations, would be arrogant and foolish. Therefore, we cannot allow you to interrupt the exertion of our tasks by these measurements. This said, you are always welcome to visit the Bonewalker Smithies in Necrom, as long as you don't disturb our priests working there. The ranks of the temple are open to the faithful of any provenance. You too could be assigned these holy tasks should you prove your faith and willingness to preserve rather than undermine our traditions. Yours, Bratislalo. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna quick save here in case that just wraps up the quest, because what if... I mean, can I just go in and do it? You know, could I just go in and start measuring stuff? Hello.
Impressive. These clothes suit you well.
Maybe I could just lie?
A warm
Holy
welcome to
shit.
you.
What are you doing in here? Is this a bonewalker to be? What are you doing here, pilgrim? Please keep your distance from the funerary rites. This is one of Necrom's Bonewalker Smithies, not a place for outlanders. Can I do anything with it? Bonewalker blessings. Some Tim's a come-by flowers. Okay. Damn, I thought they just conjured them. Apparently it's a whole damn ordeal. Every time you see a bonewalker, they must have went through all that. I just right-click, left-click. Okay, let's head on over here. See if we can't locate the Strider and get back to Akamora. Let's see, is it, yeah, right over here. Do a little travel. Back to Akamora. It's so expensive to get back. Okay, and then where was the Mages Guild at? It was down and around here, right? Up here. Great. And yeah, right over there on the left, I believe. Okay. We'll jump right over. Now, which one of these was it? There we go. The northeastern corner.
Oh, friend.
Okay. Hello, Francine.
The day is yours. What shall we talk about?
Lyle, something unbelievable has happened. Ah, you have a reply from Bratislalo, the administrator? Yes, that's superb, but we have to focus our attention onto a more urgent problem now. As you surely remember, I intended to meet a fellow scientist in Altbosara. However, I never arrived there. I got arrested at Fort Windmoth instead, and I wasn't even informed of the charge. How are you here? If you got arrested, how are you here? Are you a clone? You got arrested? I must say I'm relieved to see you well, Lyle. However, I have run into more serious problems while you were away. Guards have arrested me for no obvious reason as I was passing by Fort Windmoth. By teleportation, I was able to escape before they could jail me. Oh, you're on the lam. You're wanted. But it remains a mystery why they were trying to in the first place. Lyle Schnub, it is impossible for me to return to Fort Windmoth myself to clarify this issue, so I must ask you to do this favor for me. Okay, Fort Windmoth. It's an imperial fort set north of Akamora. Go to Morag and leave the town to the east to reach Tel Muthada. Then, you leave Tel Muthada to the south and east and follow the road heading to Aldbosara. I have to admit that I took the Siltstrider to Tel Muthada, hence, I can't give you better instructions. Excuse me. Anything else on the smithies? Yes, I see, Lyle, but it's not important right now. It's way more imperative to find the reason why I got arrested by the guards of the Imperial Legion. Is it that imperative? You got away, though. They won't ever know where you went, will they? Got arrested? Instead of informing me of the reason for this arrest, they ask pointless and irrelevant questions. If I ever concealed escaped slaves from the authorities, if I ever bought raw ebony from an unauthorized vendor, if I ever stole Telvanni bugmusk, even if I ever performed necromantic rituals, Lyle, you must find out more about this incident. Huh. Okay. Excuse me real quick. Alright, we are back. Sorry about that. Yeah, all the talking is definitely activating my coughing reflex. It's gotta be said. Okay, well, let's at least try to get over there, huh? So we can take the Strider to Tel Muthada. Okay. Windmoth doesn't show up on our major map, though. Fair enough. Yeah, we'll just roll over to the Strider and take the trip to Tel Muthada, just as our contact had. There we go, over here. I'm surprised she was able to get away from them. If she was being arrested, you know?
Why walk when you can run?
I always get locked into dialogue. Apparently not for her. She can still move around and all that. Nerverine debuff. Okay. Francine asked me to find out why she got arrested. She wants me to go to Fort Windmoth and investigate there. Okay. Then you leave Tel Muthada to the south and east, and follow the road heading to Aldbosara. Oh, and that's it. South and east?
Go away.
Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, that works out. Oh, this is south and east. And then we go over to Aldbosara? Have I been to Aldbosara? No. I don't believe I have. There is this area down here. Oh, Bosmora. Okay. Well, we're going south and east. There's a hostile Guar. And beetle. Great. All sorts of wildlife attacking. Okay. There should be a signpost somewhere, though. Because we're meant to take the road closer to Bosara. Okay. Man, there's so many little dudes out here on this road. Might be one of the most enemy-filled roads of all time. Sorry, excuse me. All right, we are back. Sorry about that. Goodness, we'll try and get at least to the location, right? Before we call it. Obviously, I'm not doing too hot with regards to trying to talk a lot, which is unfortunate because normally I am doing a lot of talking. There's Fort Windmoth over there. Okay. Over this way. Let's get some speedy boots. Is this the fort? This ain't the fort. What the fuck is this? Oh. This is a road? Holy shit, this is a road right here. Okay. I thought this was a fucking hill. Somebody's up there with a, like, scarf or cape. Daedric ruins of some sort. I don't even know who that would be. Okay, take this one out. Dealing with the Kagudi. Is this the fort? This must be it.
You may speak.
Hello? I think I can spare a few moments to talk to you. What is it? This is Fort Windmoth? Our fort has been built in a pretty strategic location, although we are very isolated from the rest of the Legion. Okay. Do you know who I should talk to about someone getting arrested? Speak to Arvs Rithrathi. He's the commander of the fort. Damn, I gotta speak with the whole ass commander? I don't know, at a certain level I'm surprised he's not gonna try and just arrest me too. For like aiding and abetting a escaped criminal. Maybe they're gonna arrest me. Just for doing the same damn thing. And who are you, guileless Saras? What business do you have with Fort Windmoth? I'm looking for Arvs Rithrathi. I don't know him personally, but I hear he's the captain of this fort. Okay. Sure. Got a lot to say.
Now, where did I put at your service out there? Why must you bother me?
You have quite the little shop set up there.
I'm listening.
Arvs Rithrathi sounds like a Dunmary name. Fort Windmoth Prison Record. This book is a record of the prisoners held at Fort Windmoth. Mellifluous Lend, champion of Fort Windmoth, arrested for insubordination, died while awaiting trial when his prison cell collapsed. Oh my god! Gidave Savari, Spellsword, arrested for attacking travelers. His magicka has been drained with a bracer similar to the ones used on slaves. Huh. I mean, it seems like more than just one person's cell crumbled in. Is this fort even safe? I feel like this fort is just one year away from becoming a fucking dungeon, dude. Closing notice. Windmoth Goods has closed its doors forever. May the 9 be with those who remain in this forsaken land? Serenia, proprietor, Windmoth Goods.
Walk with
Okay.
citizen. What's this about?
About further up here. Oh,
You
your
may
Arvs
speak.
Rithrathi. Let's do a quick save just in case. Windmoth log. Huh. Fort Windmoth? They have a whole book for the fort. This book is a record of notable events at Fort Windmoth. It continues for many pages in Arvs Rithrathi's tight script. A few entries catch your eye. Entry 1. Newly appointed Knight-Errant Arvs Rithrathi assumes command of Fort Windmoth. Entry 7. Mellifluous Lend failed to show proper obedience, arrested on authority of Arvs Rithrathi, Knight-Errant of Fort Windmoth. Entry 11. A terrible accident has occurred. The prison has partially collapsed, killing one prisoner. The collapse appears to be the result of poor craftsmanship on the part of the architect in charge of designing Fort Windmoth. Entry 7. Firewatch is not sending a replacement for Maleferous. Thus, Sarethi Trinesi has been granted a field promotion to champion of Fort Windmoth, authority granted by Arvs Rithrathi. He will serve with honor and dignity. Entry 36. Due to exceptional circumstances, Knight-Errant Arvs Rithrathi and Governor Contumius Flavius of Helnim have deemed it necessary to supplement the Helnim Guard with troops from Windmoth Legion. Veteran trooper Servus Capri has been promoted to champion of the Windmoth forces resident in Helnim and has assumed the position of Knight Protector of that city. Most of the entries are mundane and show a slow deterioration of Fort Windmoth's readiness due to a lack of support from Legion Command and frequent accidents. The last few entries are quite interesting, however. Entry 347. Scouts report that the porters bringing supplies from Helnim were killed by musk flies. A dispatch has been sent to request another group be dispatched. Entry 348. The situation is deteriorating in Helnim. Yo, haven't I been in Helnim? Haven't I been there? Is it really that bad? Word has arrived that no new supplies will be sent until next month. A cadre of soldiers has been dispatched to Helnim to help maintain order in the city. Entry 349. The reinforcements from Firewatch that were to take the place of the men sent to Helnim have been reported dead on the road. They appear to have succumbed to a blight disease they picked up by being in close proximity to Red Mountain. This is the last entry in the log. Holy shit. Okay. Hello there, stranger. I am the guard captain here. Have you come to speak with me? I have. Let me admire you up first. Good. You're Arvs Rithrathi? That's right, speaking. Okay, well, someone got arrested here. I need to know why. Why do you ask? Ah, I see. You're a member of the Mages Guild too. That means you're in the know, or even worse, an accomplice. Those are crimes too, Dark Elf. I have an arrest warrant for Francine Aldard, and this escape of her makes the case even more complicated. I'll leave the choice to you. Pay her fine of 5,000 gold, or you commit the crime of impeding the investigation. Just tell me why you arrested her and I'm gone. I will pay the fine. I won't pay a single coin. I don't have the money. Just tell me why you arrested her. Do you want to question my authority or what? That's none of your business. The only thing you should care about is whether you respect the law and pay the fine, or you are stubborn and deal with the consequences. So what's your decision? I will pay the fine. I'm not going to pay the fine. I don't have the money. Would I pay the fine or would I not pay the fine? I feel like my character would pay the fine and then try to figure out a way to get the money back. So I will pay the fine. Clever decision, Dark Elf. I'll drop the arrest warrant for now. And additionally, I'll give you a free piece of advice with it. Stay away from my fort from now on. I hate the thought of criminals and their accomplices hanging around at my fort. If that is the case, it might happen that I find the arrest warrant again. Goodbye. What the fuck? Got arrested. Bounty? What do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about. Sure, we never arrested a suspect named Francine Aldard. You must be mistaken, Outlander. Fort Windmoth? This fort was erected to keep the boundary between House Indorel and House Telvanni peaceful. Strangely enough, since I became the captain here, the Telvanni have been very quiet. House Telvanni? I don't have any dealings with them. It is my duty to enforce Imperial law. Did they put someone in place? Are y'all Telvanni folks? Let me see. Maybe my money is right here. See if I can get it. Okay, and a pick. What the fuck? Does he just have my fucking money? Shit. Oh, here we go. His chest.
Get out.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Well, this time I really did violate the law. Okay, you violated the law, Lyle. Pay the court 5 gold and surrender your stolen goods, or surrender your stolen goods and serve your sentence of hard labor. Deliver the gold immediately or come with me. Okay, hang on. I'll pay the gold, but I'll reload and make sure our stealth situation works. Let's see. Do I have more chameleon? I sure do. Okay. Shit, the money is not there. There's some weird letters, though. Letter from Nathandra. Commander Rithrathi, here's the sum we agreed upon. And I don't have to remind you that by all means, it must look like an attempted escape. Signed, Nathan. What the fuck? Romus Etheria. Commander Rithrathi, recent developments have convinced me that the disappearance of one of my Khajiit slaves, Majara, from my tower in Morag was abetted by a traitor among my personnel. I've received an apology letter from a former apprentice, a Breton named Francine Aldard, oh shit, who had left Morag approximately at the same time as the slave did. Allegedly, she did so out of grievances with certain individuals in town, but since I can recall neither any debt she had failed to clear nor any damage she had inflicted upon my tower, such an apology aroused my suspicion. When it came to my attention that both Majara and Francine Aldard have settled in the Mages Guild of Akamora, little doubt remained that this apology was merely a cover-up, a hypocritical confession to imaginary sins in an attempt to detract from an actual crime. I want to point out that I'm not suggesting you to operate in Akamora or on Indoril territory in general. A common slave doesn't merit an escalation beyond the Windmoth district. However, should Francine Aldard be identified by your men within your district, I require her to be arrested and interrogated. It goes without saying the same pertains to Majara. Sincerely, Master Rilmus Aetherian. And a letter from Turi Julian. Commander, I know that you are under pressure to arrest Aspanu Pissa. Or Pisca? Pissa. Piss. Since that incident with the 2 dead women last month. Oh gosh. I, on the other hand, am fed up with Aspanu giving out hard-earned stuff to widows and orphans. Perhaps it was to our mutual advantage if you could get hold of Pisca. You can prove what a competent officer you are, and I will be able to keep the meager plunder that we somehow brought together. If I was able to pique your interest, leave a note inside the knothole of the big tree at Verulas Pass. Signed, Julian. Well, it's a hungry world. Okay. Let's see. Anything else? Hey, I know the truth about why she got arrested now. I saw your secret note. There's nothing to say about this. Wait, there's nothing to say about this? Come on! I found a letter from Rilmus Aetherian to the commander of Fort Windmoth, in which he demands Francine's arrest. Seems that Master Aetherian believes that Francine has helped Majara, a former slave of his, to escape. Fuck, so he just has my money now. I mean, I guess I have a lot of money. Don't I? Yeah, I've got it. I had over 100 grand. Okay, I guess it's fine. Oop. Sorry. We'll head over here. Good, we'll try to get out of this place. Oh god, I can't. I'm trapped. There is no escape, as they say. Oh fuck, I'm in the basement zone now. Okay, over here. Oh, this is right. Okay, wonderful. Okay, and then... if I do an Elm CV intervention, will I go to Akamora? Let's give it a shot. Perfect. Wonderful. Okay. So at the very least, maybe we can inform Francine about all this. So, was Majara in there as well? At the Akamora Guild Hall? I think they were. Okay. Shit, are they? Where's Majara? Is Majara in here somewhere? Oh, Majara.
Is yours, friend.
Can I confront Majara first? Okay. Hey, I heard about someone getting arrested, perhaps on your behalf. Francine has helped Majara escape? Majara wished that was the truth, but Majara shouldn't complain. Francine has been very helpful to him in finding work in the guild. You don't even know? Okay. Well, let's go over here.
Oh, friend. How about
Francine?
a potion
Good to
today?
see you. Do you need my services?
You have to understand my anxiety, Lyle. I think of myself as a respectable citizen of the Empire. To me, there is no reason why I should get arrested by the Imperial Legion. This whole issue is alarming and perplexing, and I need your assistance now. Well, I figured it out. Isn't that ironic, Lyle? Had I never tried to settle my debts to Master Aetherian, then he'd have never suspected me of being behind Majara's escape. The very same Majara I was so startled to run into in Akamora back when I found my way here. Well, I guess this means that I have to stay out of Telvanus from now on, and these utensils will no longer be of use to me. For me. But perhaps they will be for you. At the very least, you have deserved them. 3 grand soul gems? You call these utensils? So then Majara is an escaped slave, but she isn't responsible for it. It's just a coincidence. Okay. Letter of apology? It seems that my relief was premature. I should have known that Master Aetherian does not forget. Well, I should be safe, at least as long as I'm not foolish enough to travel out of Akamora. But this augurs ill for my research. When the dust is settled, I will probably bid farewell to Eastern Morrowind. Okay. More on your arrest? Sorry, excuse me. Alright, sorry about that. Anyway, more about your arrest. I think I will spend my next few weeks within the halls of the Mages Guild. In here, I'll be safe from whatever surprises the Telvanni have in store for me. Seeing that the temple does not like the idea of me treading their ground either, I guess I'm going to have to relocate to another branch of the guild, eventually. One in the west, where the people are more open to a foreigner like me. Like in the west of Morrowind? Maybe? In Hlaalu territory? That would be cool if she actually moved over there. More on the smithies? Evidently, I shouldn't be traveling to Necrom, even if our request hadn't been turned down. Nonetheless, it's quite disheartening to learn of Sergio Bradis Hlaalu's refusing, if not hostile, answer. He seemingly never even considered our proposal. I always was confident that the translocation of Morrowind would benefit my research. Now I entertain grave doubts about that. Okay, do you have any other duties? I fear I must disappoint you, Lyle. I have no more duties you could take on. Alright, well, fair enough. We got them all done. Oh shit, I'm encumbered because of the Grand Soul Gems. All right. Well, you know what? I think we probably had better call it there for now. As you can tell, I'm rather sick. Unfortunately, I'm not sick in the head. Well, okay. I have the will to go on. The mind is willing, the soul is willing, but the body is not. So we'll just have to wait this shit out. It's unfortunate. It's annoying. But what can you fucking do? Right? I can't even talk for like 20 minutes at a time sustained anymore. Hopefully next time it's better. Right? But hey, if you notice that there's not many videos posted this week, it's because I am sick. Right? What can you do? I'm sorry. It sucks. Unfortunately, it's bad. All right. Until next time, please take care of each other.